Good morning and welcome to MPSHI Cricket Ground for MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship Edition 3. In today's match, 𝗬𝗁𝗔 Fighters taking on Microsoft. 𝗬𝗁𝗔 Fighters have won the toss and elected to bat first. That's up in the air and that's gone a long way now. The first maximum of the match. Gangadhar on strike. Just leans on it, gets in the way and puts it away for a maximum. Oh, that's good enough turn and some extra bounce as well. Arvind Mishra bowling the first over for Microsoft. It goes again. And that also clears the boundary, this time towards long gone. There was good enough width and he anticipated the length well. Excellent running between the wickets. Early start from Kishore. First over completed, 16 for no loss. Gangadhar and Kishore are the openers for 𝗬𝗁𝗔. Looking at their stats, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 made over 500 runs in 76 matches. The strike rate of over 94. And 𝘃𝗫 over 1100 runs in 286 matches with a strike rate of over 92. Arvind Mishra bowled his first over. 𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃 starts with a wide. One of the highest wicket takers of the side for Microsoft. He's got 436 wickets in 377 matches. His best being 6 for 19. Should be another wide. In fact, after pitching, it's moving away from the right-hander. Back-to-back wides. Well, that's a hat-trick of wides. Pawan is struggling to get the line right. Got it now. First 3 balls he tried to bowl with full pace on. And that was not working. He reduced the pace and had more control on the delivery. That's a good one. That kept low, but nicely played by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. And 𝘃𝗫 will be on strike for the first time. He goes straight away. Cuts it to deep backward point for a couple of runs. Slower delivery. Good change of pace from Pawan. 𝘃𝗫 got into the position. He expected that to be a full pace on delivery, but he had to wait for the ball to come. Keeping low away from the off stump. Good comeback by Pawan after those 3 back-to-back wides at the beginning of the over. Oh, that misses stumps maybe by a few centimeters. The start wasn't great, but finished well. 𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃 conceded only 6 runs. 2 overs completed, 22 for no loss. Arvind continues. Comes down the track, but the connection wasn't good enough. Only get a single. Pulls it. There's a fielder. Both boundary riders are placed in front of the square on the onside. One is at long on and another one is at deep mid-wicket. Edged and straight to third man. Gone. Came down the track, tried to play it over mid-wicket, exposing all his stumps. He's beaten by a turn. And that rattles the stumps. Gangadhar gone for 17. Clean ball by Arvind Mishra. 3 overs completed, 24 for 1. He didn't even realize that it was a clean bowl. Gangadhar may have thought the keeper has collected the ball, tried to take the bails off. '24 for 1. New batter is Chakri. He'll be at the non-striker's end. Should be a wide. A huge one. Pawan's struggle with the line continues. It's a hot day in Hyderabad, currently 30 degrees, and it's expected to go to 32 to 33 degrees. Slower delivery, pulls it, and pulls it in the gap. That should be for first boundary for Kishore. Good connection. Boundary to deep square leg. Well, it was too wide. Tried to chase it. In the process, he lost the balance as well. It's off the bat. Chakri on strike. Two sixes and one boundary have been hit so far within the fourth over of the power play. Drive straight. Just a single. Seven runs from that over. After 4 overs, Fuji Fighters 31 for 1. Naman comes into the attack. Taking the first run quickly, looking for the second. They'll get it. Single, there's a misfield, but Kishore doesn't want to come for the second. now completely moved across and tried to play towards square leg region. There's no connection with the bat. Pulled but missed time, and also went for a risky single. After 5 overs, Future Fighters 35 for 1. Well played. Ashish Kumar bowling the last over of the power play. He's got 18 wickets in 29 matches. His best being 5 for 16. Fuller. Oh. Just away from the stump. That delivery was not Fuller. Goes from under the bat. Edged in the air and taken. Second wicket down for Fuji Fighters. Chakri gone for 4 from 8 deliveries. Bottom edge. It's a full swing of the bat. That ball went too high. And a simple catch to Venkatesh, standing at backward point. and bowled him. New batter comes in and he goes very quickly. Vishnuvardhan was the batter. What an over it is. Ashish Kumar gave only 1 run and got a couple of wickets. Vishnuvardhan gone for none. And future fighters are in trouble. They lost 3 wickets for 36 runs in the power play. Next comes in the most experienced 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃. This huge gap between bat and pad, and it went through the gate straight onto the middle stump. The new batter 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 has got over 13,000 runs in 690 matches with an impressive strike rate of 164 plus and averaging 28.05. Naman continuing his spell, and 𝗙𝗂 will be on strike. Big uphill and up goes the finger. The wickets are falling like a house of cards for future fighters. Now Kishore gone for 11. After facing 14 deliveries, he has hit 1 boundary as well. A strike rate of 78.57. Umpire Rahul has taken his time and given his decision. That brings Avinash into the middle, who's got 682 runs in 42 matches, averaging 24.36 and strike rate of 100.44. Flicked it nicely. That may not go for 4, but they'll have to rush and go for the 3rd run. No! That is a mix-up. That costed them dearly. In fact, 𝗙𝗂 gave the call. he stopped himself from taking the third run. Meanwhile, Avinash was halfway down the pitch. Stopped right there. Now both the batters are in one frame. Let's look at the front angle once again. He completed the first run. Second, he was too slow because he thought it would go for, he gave the call, started. And Avinash had no idea when did he stop running. Now 𝗵𝗃𝗍𝗃 comes into the middle. Another experienced player with over 7,300 runs in 289 matches. With a good strike rate of 148.38. Now this one played straight down the ground and misfield. Slightly sloppy. After 7 overs, 44 for 5. There's another over with a couple of wickets in it, but they got 8 runs. It's a good call. The decision not to go for the run. They've already lost half their side, 𝘀𝗎, under 7 overs. This time, will get only a single. Oh, they're going for the second. Good running between the wickets. It was Mani's call to come back for the second. Good presence of mind. Punched on the back foot. First boundary for Shiva. And 50 up for 𝘀𝗎 fighters in 7.3 overs. The loss of 5 wickets. Goes straight, long off, comes underneath, but it sails over his head. third maximum of the innings. And first one for Shiva. Overpitched outside the off-stump line. Full toss, and this time towards deep mid-wicket. Even bigger, lot flatter. Back-to-back sixes, and this over turns out to be a good one for Fuji Fighters. Edged, misfailed, and 4. Well, that should have been stopped. A very good over for Fuji. 22 runs from it. After 8 overs, 66 for 5. Arvind Mishra is back. He's got the first breakthrough, and he's brought back again to break this partnership. Conceded 18 runs and got the wicket in his first 2 overs. Well, I have Chandrasekhar with me from Fuji Fighters. Chandu,
Yeah,
thanks for
hi.
joining.
Yes.
So, How is your journey in this MVL Pure Corporate
Yeah,
Cricket Championship?
it's a good one, really. Like this is my first tournament I was playing, but it's a great experience, I can say. It's been great tough competition as well. It's been good scoring runs and defending. Everything looks good.
So, first tournament, have you played with this team in other corporate tournaments
Not
or mixed
the
corporate?
yeah, yeah. In corporate, actually, we played a few leagues, normal internal leagues, but not this normal
Not
outside
external.
leagues, MVL leagues are like this. But this is first time, but it was good.
And what is something special about this tournament, playing with other corporate teams, or the facilities? If you have to pick the best two, three things, what would you say?
I can say like the support from our team, which I can say definitely it was the best thing I can see. There are toughs and positives in the game, but we are staying strong and we are giving comebacks. That's a great thing I can say, and facilities were good, and it's been like different. It's like in different exposure, like meeting different teams.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's your assessment on this match?
Uh, it will be good. Like we are targeting around 180 to 200. We thought of that, and initially it was a great start as well from Ganga as well, and we thought of continuing it, but unfortunately the wickets
Lost
continuously
five,
fall, and
almost five wickets,
yeah,
and now this pair looks good in the
yes,
middle.
sir.
And do you still have batting power left in the team?
Yes, we have the batting power, but we are expecting these two to play for at least up to 17th, 18th over. It will be definitely a good one because they are settled there in the ground, so they know how the ball was jumping and all, how it was bouncing, where to take risks and all. They will get an idea. So we are expecting them to stay for another 17 to 18 overs, up to 17 overs. It will be great.
Well, all the best with the match, and
Yeah.
nice talking to you. Thank you very
Thank you.
much,
Nice
Chandra.
talking to you.
So that's Chandrasekhar from Fuji Fighters. Now it's time for a short drinks break for the players. 75 for 5 after 10 overs. And it's change of sides. This partnership is going well for 𝗬𝗁𝗃. It's 35 from 20, now 36 from 21. They've lost 4 wickets in just 2 overs. In the middle overs, now both these batters have given some stability. Short, too short, and that's been played towards deep square leg for a couple of runs. I think Money is disappointed that he could not play to in the gap. Yes, most of the fielders on the off side trying to bowl according to his field set, but it's a full toss. Once again, straight to deep square leg. A lot of running between the wickets for these batters. Too short, and this time he finds the gap. That's boundary number 2 for Manigaud. Bowled too short, lot of time for him. Didn't have to move much. He has to re-bowl it. It's a wide down the leg side. Better line. After 11 overs, 86 for 5, Fiji Fighters. Now the skipper himself is into the attack. Mahesh Reddy Nalla has got 24 wickets in 295 matches. Not a regular bowler, but whenever... Oh, that's a huge shot. In fact, just in his arc, went very high in the air, but not the distance. Good enough to go for 4 over covers. Talking about Mahesh Reddy Nalla, what a regular bowler, but whenever the situation is needed to break the partnership, he comes into the picture. Hits hard, straight down the ground. Long on, fielder misfields. Runs continue to flow for Fuji fighters. Full toss. Completely missed it. 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗧. Couple of dots to finish the over. Conceded 9 runs. Mahesh. And after 12 overs, Fuji fighters 95 for 5. Naman to finish his spell. 3 overs, 23 for 1 earlier. He started this over with a couple of singles. Lower full toss. Straight to mid-wicket fielder. Flicks it. It was in the air. But falls safe. Another good running between the wickets. $100 up for Fuji fighters in 12.5 overs. Another full toss. Drives it very nicely. Boundary number 4 for 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗧. And it's another 9-run over. After losing 5 wickets in 13 overs, Fuji fighters made 104 runs. Driven nicely. He's striking at 130. With 26 runs in 20 deliveries with 4 boundaries in it. On the other end, Shiva Gundra striking even better. Goes to 195. He made 37 runs in 19 deliveries with 3 boundaries and 2 sixes. As 𝘀𝗎 is expecting this partnership stays in the middle for another 4-5 overs, it would be a huge score. Well, more runs. In fact, 5 freebies added to the scoreboard without the ball being counted. Keeper standing up onto the stumps. It was a wide down the leg side. Cuts it hard in the gap for 4. So 9 runs from the first delivery. Goes again. But this time, the fielder was close to it. However, he could not stop that boundary. When it rains, it pours. When the wickets were falling, they fell like the house of cards. Now when the runs are flowing, they're pouring. Much better line. Just aiming the stumps. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 bowling his first over. This partnership is already worth of 77 from 42. Punches it straight to the fielder at covers. Good comeback after those 3 boundaries. That's in the air, long off, takes it. Well, they may have left a few boundaries, but the catch, they did not miss. Excellent catch in the deep. The 77-run partnership is broken. 77 from 43. 𝗏𝗏 loses his wicket, just 5 runs short of a half century. It's gone for 45. Very good catch by the skipper, Mahesh Reddy. 𝗏𝗏 45 from 25 deliveries with 5 boundaries and 2 sixes. With an excellent strike rate of 180. 6th wicket down for 𝘀𝗎 fighters for 117. Very well judged catch. That was. New batter is Harshil, who's at the non-striker's end. He's got 279 runs in 44 matches. Mahesh continues. Bell moves across. They're all through the ground to deep mid-wicket for a single. Straight. And the fielder misjudged. In fact, it bounces right in front of him and turns. And Harshil is off the mark with a couple of runs. Well, is it off the bat or pad? It's off the bat. Played it very nicely. Fine flick. Only 3 runs from the previous over of Mahesh, and now 4 of the first make it 6. It's a wide and another run. _126 for 6 in 15.1 overs. Well, swings and misses. Keeper No, it's off the inside edge. The keeper had no idea. He stands and watches. And nobody can do anything about it. 𝗙𝗕�la𝗓 was very lucky on that occasion. Quick run. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗀 called for it. The way the wickets were falling earlier, under 7 overs, it felt it would be difficult for them to even reach 100 runs. Now they crossed at 130. After 16 overs, 132 for 6. They lost 4 wickets for 4 runs. Second wicket fell on 36. Third wicket fell on 36. Fourth on 38. And the fourth wicket at 40. And then the partnership was built between 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗀 and 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃. 𝗬𝗺𝗃𝗃 lost 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 on 117. Down the track, tries well, but straight to deep extra cover. Now for 𝗙𝗕𝗃𝗃, it's change in the field. Deep extra cover comes into the circle and square leg pushed back to the boundary line. That's up in the air, but that will land safely. Take the first run. And they don't want to go for the second, because 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗀 will want to be on strike. He's on 33 from 26. Flighted delivery. It's hard, straight down the ground. And the fielder at long on will keep it to single. That's an overthrow, giving them an extra run. Excellent running between the wickets. 17 overs completed, 173 for 6. With the current run rate of over 8, projected score is 161. So 3 more overs to go and 4 wickets in hand for Fuji fighters. And this partnership is worth 20 from 18. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗀 is determined to accelerate the scoreboard. That's huge. And that's gone all the way. Excellent shot from Mani, making his intentions clear. Goes deep in the crease. Goes straight this time, but one bounce to long on. More runs. Boundary towards deep backward square leg. That's up in the air, but in the gap as well. So another, at least a couple of runs. And they got 4. Somebody was saying they'll get 4 from the dugout. Going for the second. Gets the second. A lot of running for Mani, and he's down. It's because it's a hot day. Need a lot of hydration. Moreover, they are running too hard. 18 overs completed, 155 for 6. It's a tiresome innings for the batters in the middle because they ran too hard. In fact, they ran 4 runs and then a couple. Overall, 18 runs conceded in the previous over. 2 more to go. They've got a decent score at the moment, even after losing 4 wickets in a short period of time. Edge in the air should be taken and taken. Jersey number 49 made no mistake. Ramesh, the fielder, and 38-run partnership is broken. A simple catch for him. Harshil gone for 21 from 16 deliveries. Here a very good support to Manigaud in the middle. New batter Sai Kumar. Buys. That brings money on strike. He's on 41 from 29 with 5 boundaries and 1 6. Got the elevation but not the distance. And taken by Pawan. It's straight long off. Excellent innings from Manigaud has come to an end. He's gone for 41. With 5 fours and 1 6. The strike rate of 136. Brilliant innings. And Lokesh is the new batter. Edged. And Lokesh will be on strike when the next over starts. 19 overs completed, 157 for 8. Well edged, and 4 useful runs for Fuji fighters at the end. They got an inside edge, and that's gone for 4 to deep fine leg. 𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃 is disappointed, of course. He's bowling the last over. Very good running by 𝘊𝗃𝗃𝗃. It's it straight to the fielder and takes a quick single. 𝘊𝗃𝗃𝗃 is off the mark. 3 more deliveries to go in this innings. Down the track, edged. Well, good presence of mind by the batters and comedy of errors from Microsoft. Well, it was supposed to be 1 run, and they ended up giving 3. Well, chance of a run out here. But 𝘊𝗃𝗃𝗃 was safe. That's the end of the Fuji fighters innings. They finished their innings for 167 for the loss of 9 wickets. In fact, he was run out. Run out the second run. But 10 runs from that over. After winning the toss, elected to bat first, Fuji fighters. The openers gave a good start. Gangadhar 17 of 13, Kishore 11 of 14. Then the fall of wickets started. Then came Shiva Gundra, and Manigaon gave stability. Shiva 45 of 25, Mani 41 of 30, and at the end Harshil 21 of 16. Overall 15 extras have been given. And in bowling, Arvind Mishra got 3 wickets for 23 runs in his 4. Ashish Kumar 3 overs 28 for 2. Manoj Kumar and Naman got a wicket each. When they come to bat, Microsoft need 168 runs in their 120 deliveries. We'll be back after the innings break.
Bring stacks in, bring your rags in,
Welcome back to the chase of MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship Edition 3, the match between Fuji Fighters and Microsoft. Microsoft is chasing 168. It was the first ball straight to the fielder at third man. So, very attacking field set. Three members behind the square on the offside and one on the onside. And three are in front. Manoj Nirmal at the striker's end and Shashanka Malladi is an on-striker. Shiva Gundra with the new ball. Now the fine leg fielder is moved to point and this is slip in place. Excellent start. First run on the board. It's a huge vacant area on the onside. Only two fielders guarding the entire side. One in the 30-yard circle, hit backward square leg. The other one is a boundary rider at long gone. Edged and taken! Brilliant piece of fielding, excellent captaincy to have a slip. And the fielder did a wonderful job. It was a quick delivery. Swinging away from the batter, takes the outside edge. Lokesh gone for 2. Brilliant catch by Vishnuvardhan. Look at the celebrations. He made no mistake. First wicket down for Microsoft, 2 for 1. Correction, it's 3 for 1 after first over. Ramesh is a new batter. He walked in at number 3 and he's off the mark. The second over to be bowled by Harshil. 2 more fielders placed on the onside for him. That's in the air and drop. It's Vishnuvardhan again. Takes a wonderful catch at slips. And at point, he missed a simple catch. Well, they want to check for a short run at the non-striker's end. Well, the fielder puts his body behind the ball. Save the single. And that looks okay. Yorker length outside the off stump. This time they take the single. Low full toss, played straight, beats mid-off. The long off fielder will cut it off for a couple of runs. For Shashanka is off the mark. Five runs and a drop catch in that over. After two, Microsoft 8 for 1. Shiva continues. So there's a slip in place. Okay. Flicks it to square leg for a single. Shashanka. Sai-Kumar fielding it. Square leg region. Saved a single. It's played towards mid wicket. That's a wide down the leg side. First loose ball from Shiva. That's not the ball you want to bowl when you only have two fielders in the entire leg side. A slight nick of the bat or even pad would have resulted in a boundary. Backward punch. Very well fielded. However, could not save that single. Very good effort. Of the slower delivery. Nicely defended. Another good over from Shiva. After 3 overs, 13 for 1. Harshal continues. Microsoft started their chase with a required run rate of 8.4, and now it went up to 9.21 because the current run rate is only 4.11. Now it went up to 4.2. Very well bowled. Slower flighted delivery on pads. This should be a wide. It's from the pads. So now he gives. There's no contact. He's taken his time. Umpire Jamil. Over the bowler's head. The fielder is in the circle at mid-off. He had no chance. And that goes for 4. First boundary. The first boundary of the innings comes in the 4th over. 4 overs completed, 22 for 1. With a required rate of 9.13, they still need 146 runs. With 9 wickets in hand. It's a very good start from Fuji fighters. Shiva continues. Shiva got a wicket in his first 2. In the air and taken. Gets another wicket. A simple cotton ball. And the man who goes is Shashanka. This is the reason why he was given the ball once again. The spell was continued. Shashanka gone for 6, cotton bowled by Shiva Gundra. It was very economical. Shiva did 9 runs and got 2 wickets in 2.3 overs. And Microsoft, 23 for 2 in 4.3 overs. Excellent catch. Shashanka is disappointed, naturally. New batter, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃, who's got 2,001 runs in 377 matches, averaging over 14 and the strike rate of close to 109. And he's off the mark with a quick single. A slower delivery. Oh, I think it went onto the stumps, but the bails did not fall. the keeper checks that. He started celebrating, but realized the bail did not fall. After completion of 5 overs, Microsoft 24 for 2. Let's look at the replay once again. Let's take a closer look. It's the bat, goes back, comes onto the stumps. Ramesh was lucky. First change in the bowling. Avinash comes into bowl the last over of the power play. He's got 32 wickets in 42 matches. Well, that's a flighted delivery, but missed on the line. A wide down the leg side. It's a right arm leg break bowler, but no slip in place. Sweeps, but protection in the deep. Gets a single. In the air and over the infield. Very good throw from the deep. In fact, they thought it might go for 4, so they took the run very slowly. Eventually, they had to settle for single. That's up in the air. Keeper should take it, but the bowler comes in first. And Avinash gets a wicket in his first over. And it's 𝗵𝗺 who's gone for 2. Caught and bowled by Avinash. Played a nice sweep shot earlier, but this time takes an edge. A Simple catch to Avinash. It's gone for two. And Microsoft lost their third wicket for 27 runs in the power play. And the required run rate continues to shoot up. Both were coming. In fact, the keeper 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 was racing towards the bowler. Now, the skipper comes into the middle from Microsoft, and the skipper comes into ball from 𝗬cie. Right arm off break bowler Kishore got 361 wickets in 286 matches. This being 5'20". There's a late cut. For a couple of runs for Ramesh. Now, skipper was a skipper for the first time. Hayes off the mark. Mahesh Reddy got over 2,300 runs in 295 matches, averaging over 13.5 and strike rate of 82 plus. Is that in the gap? No, well done by the fielder in the deep. After 7 overs, 32 for 3. Avinash continues his spell. Another flighted delivery. Very good line from Avinash. Microsoft pretty slow in the chase, 33 for 3 in 7.3 overs with the current run rate of 4.4. Now there's a fielder review for stumping. Taking a closer look. Now here is a closer look. The foot was in the air, just a couple of inches above the ground, but he puts the foot down at the right moment.
सर आप कॉल नहीं दे सकते।
The decision of the third umpire is not out. After 8 overs, it's 33 for 3, Microsoft. And the highest wicket taker of the side, Arvind Mishra, is with me. Arvind, thanks for joining.
Sure. Pleasure.
So, what's your assessment on this match so far?
Yeah, I think this pitch is favoring slow bowlers a little bit more. So I think bowlers who are taking pace off the ball, they will be like more benefited. And coming to the match situation, I think we are a little bit behind the run rate. So I think we need to score runs a little bit quicker so that we are in the game as the final overs approach.
And in the first innings, 4 wickets for 4 runs, in fact, from 36 to 40. There were quick wickets under 7 overs. What happened later? There were no more wickets for quite some time. And you understood that slow balls are working, but
I think we were a few bowlers short, and I think a couple of batsmen down the order from their side, they played well. So they scored 40 plus and brought them back in the game. Yeah, but I think we could have taken a few more steps before, but I think that happens in the game.
and seems you don't have your best squad in today. So, any reasons?
Yeah, I think a few folks
Injuries or
are.
something?
Yeah, I think some folks are injured, some are out of station.
Okay.
So because of that reason, it's not, as you can see, it's not our full strength squad. But yeah, we are trying to give our best with the players that are available.
Now, let's talk about this overall edition of MVL Pure Corporate Cricket Championship. So, how is your journey in the first few editions, and how did it go in the third one?
Yeah, I think I'm aware of the last edition. We were the winners, platinum winners for the last edition. So I think that was a high. So after that, coming into this tournament, so I think so far it has not been up to the mark from our point of view. We lost a couple of the matches. We were planning to make a comeback in this. So let's see what happens. So we are also keeping our hopes high for this tournament as well. So then
And how confident are you about this match?
Yeah, I am 50-50 right now. Let's see. I think we have a couple of good batsmen batting. So in the dugout, let's see what happens.
Cool. So all the best and enjoy the game.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day.
That's Arvind Mishra from Microsoft. After 9 overs, it's 41 for 3. The current run rate is still below par, 4.56 at the moment. The required has gone up to 11.55. They still need 127 runs. In the middle, Ramesh is playing 25 of 25, 3 of 8. Harshil is back to ball his third over. Gave only 14 runs in his first 2. Mahesh drives to a fielder, it covers and takes a single. And misses. Swings, but no contact with the bat. Cuts it, misfield, and should be 4. Boundary after a long time. Much needed one. Too much width on offer. It's good enough bounce as well. Cuts it nicely. A chest hills line immediately. Harshal aiming the stumps. Last ball before the break and change of sides. Takes a single, looking for 2, and they will get 2. Good running between the wickets. Halfway through the innings, Microsoft 48 for 3. And it's time for everybody's favorite drinks break. 48 for 3 after 10 overs. Now it's change of sides. We need 120 runs from 60 deliveries. I've got enough time to rethink about their strategies, both the teams. Can see some momentum from here on. 11th over is being bowled by Vishnuvardhan. Starts with a couple of singles. Pulls, that's in the air and taken at wide and long gone. And it's the skipper is gone this time. Mahesh gone for 5 after facing 12 deliveries. Shiva Gundra, the fielder. And Naman is a new batter and he's on strike. Let's look at the replay of Mahesh's wicket. Hangs in short. It's a good connection with the bat, but it's from the top. Is he bowled? Yes, he is. Two wickets in this over. And only 4 runs conceded. Naman gone for 1 after facing 2 deliveries. More troubles for Microsoft. They are 5 down. The last man to go is Naman. Microsoft 5 down for 52 in 11 overs. No footwork at all on that occasion from Naman. That was a Yorker length. With good length, not Yorker. New batter is 𝗙𝗂𝗋𝗃. Scored 116 runs in 6 matches. And the 12th over to be bowled by Avinash. Sanjeevan defends it to the bowler. Flighted delivery, tried to sweep it. I don't think there's any connection with the bat. No, it's a 𝗊𝗋𝗋𝗄𝗃. That rotation was needed because Ramesh is playing well. He's on 34 from 32. He needed to be on strike. Single of the 5th ball. Now Sanjeevan had to survive this delivery. And Microsoft 55 for 5. A lot of 5s on the board in 11.5 overs. Swings and misses. Sharp work by the keeper, 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗍. After 12 overs, 55 for 2. Correction, 55 for 5 in 12 overs. Vishnuvardhan continues. Pulls straight down the ground, should be a boundary. Boundary after a long time. That takes Ramesh to 40 from 35. As Abhimanyu was saying, they do not have their full team, full regular players playing in this match. They don't have enough batting left. In the gap, deep extra cover fielder cuts it off. Fielders in the deep are pretty relaxed so far. Sanjeevan faced 6 deliveries, is yet to open his account. Shot of a length, pulled. Straight to deep backward square leg for a single. He opens his account on the 7th delivery that he faced. After 13 overs, Microsoft 63 for 5. And they still need 105 runs from 42 with a required rate of 15. Kishore comes back to bowl the 14th over. Starts with a flighted delivery outside off for Sanjeevan, who tried to sweep and miss. And this is even flighter. Should be a good call, actually. The umpire says the impact is outside off. This is a little closer. Still, the impact is outside. Four dots in a row. Is it close? It is. The Sanjeevan is out of the crease. Collects it. I think that's close. Very close. It's a very close call. Unfortunately, there's only one frame that we could look at. And one frame. This bat is out of the crease. Looking at a different angle. Declares it's not out. Very close call. Benefit of doubt goes in favor of the batter. After 14 overs, 63 for 5, Microsoft. Avinash continues. Rather, he comes back to bowl his last over. Kishore bowled a fantastic over the previous one, maiden, and nearly a wicket. Flighted delivery outside of stump. Sanjeevan swings and misses. He's on 2 from 15 deliveries. Last ball of the over, would he be? 2 to go. Once again, swings and misses. Now the last ball of the over, will he be taking a single or will he continue? No run. Just 3 runs from the over, 15 gone, 66 for 5. Over long off. Almost straight onto the side screen. Kishore to finish his spell. A maximum of the first ball. And Ramesh moves on to 49. 50 up. A valuable innings from Ramesh. 50 from 40 deliveries. 4 boundaries and 1 maximum. Full toss, pulled, but straight to the fielder at deep mid-wicket. Last ball of the over. Up in the air and taken. Once again, it's 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗃. Kishore finally gets a wicket on the last ball of his spell. And it's a set batter, half centurion. Overpitched slightly away from the off stump. Thinks he could get it. He would send it over the boundary rope, but he finds the fielder 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗄𝗃 at long on. Ramesh gone for 51. And Microsoft 76 for 6. 𝗹𝗶𝗃𝗃 for 6. Now Ashish Kumar joins Sanjeevan in the middle, who's got 159 runs in 29 matches. They know they don't have the match in their hand, but they cannot fight for it because they don't have enough ammunition in their batting lineup. However, they want to play all 20 overs. Looks like it's off the pads. Yes, it is. It's a leg by. That brings Ashish on the strike. Let's head straight. Couple of bounces to Shiva at long on. Hartfield is wicketless so far. There's one more delivery to go, or rather two, because he has to re-ball it. straight to the fielder. I think it's Vishnuvardhan again. And for Herschel also, wicket of the last ball of his spell. A simple catch this time. Sanjeevan Kaur is gone for 4 from 24 deliveries. మొత్తం అయినట్టేనా ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఏం రాదు. Should be Shiva Gundra bowling the 18th over. That would be his last over of the spell. And that's a misfield, gives them a boundary. 19 overs completed. Microsoft 88 for 7. Venkatesh 1 from 3. Ashish 8 of 10. Gangadhar bowled the last over and conceded only 3 runs. Before that, Shiva finished his spell of 4 overs for 15 runs in 2 wickets. That's the maximum. Comes out of nowhere. And it's Ashish who's on fire. Some fireworks from him, something to cheer about. Swings again, but Vishnuvardhan strikes. You miss, I hit, says Vishnuvardhan. That ball kept low. Goes straight onto the off stump. Ashish goes for 14 from 12. And Microsoft 94 for 8. Now he has the bat in hand. He's on strike. He's off the mark, going for the second. But Venkatesh doesn't want. Cuts it. Misfield, and that would give them one more extra run. No, they're happy with the single. Last ball of the match. Comes down the track. Takes a single. Well, that concludes the match. After 20 overs, Microsoft only managed to get 97 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. And Fuji Fighters won this match by 70 runs. All-round performance by Shiva Gundra. And looking at their batting card for Microsoft, only 2 batters managed to get to double figures. In the top order, Ramesh 51 from 42. And at the end, Ashish 14 of 12. All other batters gone for single digits scores. Overall 8 extras have been given. And in bowling, Vishnuvardhan bowled 3 overs, got 3 wickets for 20 runs. And Shiva Gundra 4 overs, 2 for 15. Harshil, Avinash and Kishore got a wicket each. After losing the first match in this edition, they won the second match with a huge margin, Fuji Fighters.